Have you ever stopped and asked yourself a simple question? Why do we suffer? Why do stress, worry, disappointment, and fear seem to follow us no matter how hard we try to avoid them? For over 2,500 years, millions of people have turned to the teachings of the Buddha for answers. But before there was a Buddha, there was a man who asked the same questions we ask today, and his search would change the world forever. Every one of us is searching for something: happiness, peace, security, meaning. We chase goals, possessions, relationships, and experiences, hoping that the next achievement will finally bring lasting fulfillment. But have you ever noticed how quickly satisfaction fades? How soon we begin searching again? This was the question that would one day drive a prince to leave behind everything he knew. His name was Siddhartha Gautama. According to tradition, he was born into wealth, privilege, and comfort. His father hoped he would become a great ruler and protected him from the harsher realities of life. Within the palace walls, Siddhartha experienced luxury, beauty, and abundance. Yet even surrounded by comfort, something remained unresolved. A quiet question lingered beneath the surface. Is this all there is? One day, Siddhartha ventured beyond the palace. What he saw changed everything. First, he encountered an elderly man, then a sick person, then a funeral procession. For the first time, he saw the realities of aging, illness, and death. But then he saw something else, a wandering spiritual practitioner whose face reflected a peace he had never encountered before. These four sights awakened a question that could no longer be ignored. If suffering is unavoidable, is there a way beyond it? These four sights shattered Siddhartha's understanding of reality. Everything he had been taught suddenly seemed incomplete. The comforts of the palace could not protect anyone from old age. They could not prevent sickness. They could not stop death. And so Siddhartha made a decision that would alter the course of history. He would leave everything behind and search for the truth. In the middle of the night, Siddhartha left the palace. He left behind wealth, status, power, even his family, not because he lacked compassion, but because he sought a solution to the suffering experienced by all beings. His journey had begun, and there would be no turning back. For 6 years, Siddhartha searched. He studied with renowned spiritual teachers. He mastered profound states of concentration and meditation. He practiced severe ascetic disciplines. At times, he pushed his body to its limits. Yet despite all his effort, complete freedom remained beyond reach. Something was still missing. Then Siddhartha realized something profound. Extreme indulgence did not lead to liberation, but neither did extreme self-denial. Both were forms of imbalance. True wisdom lay somewhere in between. This understanding became known as the middle way, a path of balance, clarity, and direct experience. Can you think of an area in your own life where balance may be missing? Perhaps this teaching is more relevant today than ever before. Perhaps we push too hard, or perhaps we avoid what needs to be done. The Buddha discovered that neither extreme leads to lasting peace. The middle way is not weakness, it is wisdom, and it would prepare Siddhartha for the most important night of his life. Siddhartha then sat beneath a tree that would later become known as the Bodhi Tree. He made a vow. He would not rise from his meditation seat until he discovered the truth. Night fell, silence deepened, and beneath the stars he turned his awareness inward with unwavering determination. As the night deepened, Siddhartha faced what Buddhist tradition calls Mara. Mara is often portrayed as a malicious spirit, but Mara can also be understood as everything that distracts us from awakening: fear, desire, doubt, restlessness, distraction, the very forces that continue to challenge us today. Yet Siddhartha did not fight them. He simply remained present, steady, unmoving, aware, and gradually the darkness lost its power. As dawn approached, something extraordinary happened. The veils of confusion fell away. Siddhartha saw reality clearly. He understood the nature of suffering, its causes, its ending, and the path leading beyond it. At that moment, Siddhartha Gautama became the Buddha, the awakened one, not through divine intervention, but through direct insight into the nature of reality itself. Now consider this carefully. The Buddha did not claim to be a god. He did not ask people to follow him blindly. Instead, he pointed to a path that anyone could walk, including us. The Buddha's awakening was only the beginning. Soon he would share the first insights that arose from his enlightenment, teachings that would become the foundation of Buddhism itself. In our next video, we will explore the Buddha's first teaching on balance and the middle way. Until then, reflect on this question: what might change if you began walking the middle way today? Peace be with you.